In my new book, Green Spin, I talk about a fictional account of a very real situation that exists labeled the 24-second news cycle. The 24-second news cycle is a phenomenon of our time. The compression of news cycles because of the internet, because of global communications, has really changed our world. From a PR perspective, the challenge is to keep up, to stay in control, and provide quality results for a client or for your company. The companies are running as fast as they can to manage their brands online. And in fact, you really need to make sure you've got some mature thinking on your team to make sure that you are managing the brand effectively and monitoring conversations about your company so that you can respond quickly and have the tools in your tool chest to do that effectively. Secondly, to also maintain quality control of the message. There are many ways to disseminate messages now to your target audiences. And that quality control is an issue that is stressed to the max because of the 24-second news cycle. I'll give you an example. The President of the United States catches wind that someone in the Secretary of Agriculture's office, the Department of Agriculture's office, has in fact done something inappropriate, demonstrated insensitivity, and in a knee-jerk reaction, before quality control is exercised, before due diligence is exercised, because of an online coverage of the event, someone loses their job. And the president comes back within a couple of days and apologizes and has to eat crow, if you will, because that person never was a racist or never did the things that were claimed on the internet. The problem was quality control, and the issue is that the 24-second news cycle presses organizations to respond so quickly that they don't do their homework. Here's another interesting challenge that's created by the 24-second news cycle that in fact is sort of what we go after in the book Green Spin. Just this week, another legendary Los Angeles police chase on the interstate. A white vehicle looking strangely a lot like one from O.J. Simpson in years gone by is chased for miles and miles by police with the helicopter hovering overhead and covering the entire event, which quickly takes up bandwidth on the news shows around the world in real time. Well, the criminal is very aware that they're on TV. And so the crime is actually affected by the news coverage. The news coverage is affected by the crime in real time. That is an interesting change in our time, to see that 24-second news cycle create the actual outcomes and change the outcomes based on the coverage of stories in the news. In Green Spin, my fictional account, we have a situation where a bad guy leverages that access to create news such that the news changes the outcome and changes the behavior of the criminal during the perpetration of the crime. And so I hope you enjoy the book, and hope all our good companies out there are staying up with the 24-second news cycle.